adults, not quite the full adults. We're the half adults, junior adults. So we have a lot of treats for you today, for everybody out here. The first treat is for all of the dads. So on behalf of myself and all the great dads, happy Father's Day to ourselves. The next treat is going to be for the kids. So what we're doing is charades. Does everybody know charades? So charades, you act out something, and then you have to guess what it is. So what we're going to do is have a process where only the kids can participate. Uncle, that means no adult participation. Only the kids. So what we can do is the kids can raise their hand, or if you guys prefer, you can make a line if we get too much response, but we'll try to just raise our hand at first. Just to give you one quick example of charades, can anybody guess what this is? So what is that event? That's Father's Day. We cook, we clean, and we drive you guys around. So that's to celebrate Father's Day. So let us start, okay? So we're going to start with the first act. Okay, go ahead. Do we have the slide going? Okay, we're going to wait 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute. Hold your responses. You're going to act it out. Sorry, guys. Let's start again. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Quick, go ahead.
What were the actions?
So, that's Rama.
Just the event. You know what that event is generally?
Well, I forgot. I forgot the name of it, but Rama.
Okay, Dave, go ahead.
Dave, go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yay, that was...
One prize. One prize. These are flashers. They flash.
Halia was the daughter of Lord Brahma, pleased with the observance of strict brahmacharya by the noble and famous sage Tapovanam. He bestowed his daughter upon her. She was noted for her devotion to service. So exquisitely beautiful was she that Lord Indra developed a passion for her. Once, when the sage had gone out, Indra approached Ahalya in the guise of Tapovanam. After gratifying his passion, he was stealing away when the Rishi appeared. Terrible was his anger, and he pronounced a curse upon the chief of the Celestials, who admitted to having becoming the slave to passion. When he entered his hermitage, he found Ahalya standing with joined palms and trembling in fear. The Rishi said, "You degenerate one, you will be converted to a rock, and will remain here without food and drink, and subject to all the weathers. Here you will remain in the practice of severe austerity, meditating on the Supreme Being Rama, who dwells in the hearts of all. After several thousand years, Sri Rama will come to this place. When he places his foot on you, only then will you be freed from sin. Then you will have the opportunity to join me again." Many years later, Sri Vishwamitra brought Sri Rama to this now deserted ashram. When the Lord placed his foot on the rock, Ahalya was released from the curse. With tears flowing freely, she worshipped Sri Rama and sang a hymn to him. So what is the meaning of this story? Indra represents uncontrolled passion. which is outside the bounds of dharma. Ahalya is akin to the ordinary mortal who falls victim to worldly and sensual passions in the absence of spiritual awareness. The curse of the Rishi is but the natural law of karma taking effect. Yet, he prescribes a means for her redemption. Penance and austerity are the antidote for sins one commits. This allegory gives a hope of salvation to the fallen soul, with the proviso that there be genuine repentance and regret in the performance of penance.
Okay, here's our second act now. So they're going to act it out, and you guys guess. Hey, Dave? Correct, Swayamvar. Good job.
One prize or 2 candles?
And Dave, as a prize, your mom is going to be the narrator, since you got it.
There are several versions for this act. Based on one of the versions, the dhanush or the bow was the bow of Lord Shiva, which is called Pinaka. Lord Rama lifted the bow and broke it in commands of sage Vishwamitra. What is the significance of this incident? So first let's see the characters here. Shiv Dhanusha, sage Vishwamitra, Lord Rama and Sita. So Shiv Dhanusha. Shiv Dhanusha is the efficient cause of the entire universe. Shakti, which is the instrumental cause, and Maya, which is the materialistic cause of this entire universe. Everything in the universe is a play of these two causes. Maya makes us full of pride and ego. So all of us have to break this ego and pride, which is given by Lord Shiva himself as the material cause, to break and finally get Shivatva or truth. What is Sage Vishwamitra has to do here? Sage Vishwamitra symbolizes a spiritual guru who takes us in the path of Niti to break the dhanush of pride and ego. He is our human form towards divine liberation. So what is liberation? Does it mean death? Does it mean going to heaven? No. Liberation or moksha means that we are free from this evil Maya, from this I-ness, or from this me, or minus everywhere. So what is Lord Rama here? Sri Ram is a symbol of spiritual seeker who perfectly follows this guide, Lord Vishwamitra. Sita, Mata, she symbolizes purity and knowledge. She is a symbol of freedom from these bad thoughts or Ashuddha Maya. So what does the entire act mean? Under the guidance of a spiritual guru like Sage Vishwamitra, the seeker of liberation like Lord Rama breaks this ego as an obstacle for obtaining the divine Shivatva. Then he will reach the stage of pure knowledge which leads him to endless happiness and joy. There's another version of this. When Lord Rama and Dashratha were going to Ayodhya after the Swayamvar, they were interrupted by Parshurama. So Parshurama was very angry that Lord Rama broke the Shiva's bow. So he challenges Lord Rama with the Vishnu's bow. So what does Lord Rama do? He picks up the bow, he strings the bow, and he points the arrow right at Parshurama. The Parshurama realizes that this is no ordinary man. This is another avatar of Lord Vishnu. So this is the first time it happens that two avatars of Lord Vishnu, which is Lord Rama and Parshurama, both are at the same time. Lord Rama means calmness and being at peace, and Lord Parshurama is anger. So what this says is all of that is within us, and we can choose what we want to be, calm or angry. This is also the end of Satyuga and beginning of the Treta Yuga. Thank you.
That was memorized. Give her a great round of applause. Before we do our third act, I said that there was a gift for everybody, a treat for everybody. So we had a treat for the fathers, a treat for the kids. For those of you who've been around 30 years, this was a treat from Bobby. He was first Lord Rama about 30 years ago, and today he's reenacting his role. Give him a big round of applause, Lord Rama. Okay, here comes our third act. Okay. Okay.
Jeffrey,
Try again.
mantra.
Yes. Mantra and Kaiti. And here's the narration about this story. Wow. And again, the dad is doing it. See, Sampat's doing it.
It's staged in pairing. Mantra is described as a hunchback, ugly, and antagonistic in appearance. She's an expert talker and a very cunning woman. When she hears King Dashrath was planning on Ram's coronation, she instigates Kaikeyi to ask for two boons. The first is to make Bharat the king, and the second is to send Ram to the forest for 14 years. This act has interesting questions to go along with that. The first one is, why did Kaikeyi have to listen to Mantra? Mantra was Kaikeyi's surrogate mother. Kaikeyi's dad, King Ashwapati, and his queen were strolling in the garden once, and they heard a pair of birds talking. The queen wanted to know what the birds were talking, and King Ashwapati had a boon where he could understand the language of the birds. But he could not share the details with his wife. And when wife insisted that she knows the details, Ashwapati got angry and banished the queen. And Mantra, from that point, was Kaikeyi's mother, and she came along with Kaikeyi after she married King Dashrath. The other interesting thing is Kaikeyi was almost like a mother to Ram from the very beginning. So what made her change her mind and banish King Rama for 14 years? Of course, the easy answer is it's all part of the cosmic plan. But there's three versions of the story that goes along with that. First is when King Dashrath married Kaikeyi, he had promised King Ashwapati that the heir of Kaikeyi would be the king, but he forgot about that. This next is, other story is Ram, when he was a child, had revealed to Kaikeyi that he was the incarnation of Vishnu, and he needed a person and a reason to go and kill the demons. He chose Kaikeyi because of her strong will and strength. Of course, the last of the story is when Kaikeyi was a child, she had blackened the face of the sage, and he cursed her that she would have a similar black reputation. So there are stories behind some of these interesting acts as well. Thank you.
Okay, here's your last chance, the final act. Last one we're going to do for you. Okay, I saw Aman's hand up first. Aman?
So it's like when Bharat went to Rama, he told him about like he didn't want to be king anymore. So he gave him like his slippers. So like Rama gave Bharat his slippers. So,
Correct. Correct. Good job.